Hey, Wendy.
Sir.
Oh, never mind. It's being live streamed. I'll ask you later.
The Voice 17104.com. This is Zanetta Wingfield, and you're listening to The Voice 17104.com. The Voice 17104.com.
All things ain't what they used to be. No.
No.
No. That's NAWL for anybody that's not sure what I'm saying. No. Things ain't what they used to be. Jason A. Benefield. The A stands for astounding. Hey, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing great. Can't complain. I can't complain. You know, It is Monday. Yes, it is Monday. I believe it is the last Monday of the month, if you know what I mean. Getting ready for, I guess, the for real summer, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, man, can't complain. And I think I see somebody sweeping through.
Oh, hey. It's the T to the A to the F to the T.
Hello, 2 weeks in a row. What have I done to deserve this?
Hello.
Taffetoodles. Are you still like you're almost done with your first year of college? Are you still Taffetoodles?
I'm still Taffetoodles. Still
okay.
Still Younkaboodle, so.
Yeah, okay. Just, you know, you got to ask
the full name. He wants the full name.
It gets worse.
It does.
It gets worse. You know, that's something that we do as a people. We give names.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we give names. And so.
My father said he just found out what his cousin Peach's real name was just now.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Ain't that crazy?
What's Peach's real name? I want to know.
He told me and I totally forgot. And he told me Sunday too. And I totally forgot.
Oh, wow. Yeah, see. I mean, but like I have a cousin, and one time, years, something happened, and, you know, police were asking questions. Not that he did anything, but we call him Junior. And so they were like, so what's his name? I was like, Junior. And they were like, okay, well, you don't know his name? I said, well, Junior. So he's a junior to his father? Yes. Okay, well, what's his father's name? Uncle Shorty.
Wow.
Listen, if you ever want me to not tell anything, let me be the first one they interrogate, okay?
Absolutely.
Gotcha. I don't know anything. I don't know how I do it. I just do it. Yeah, so trust me when I tell you this. I'm the one for you. I'm here for you. Yeah, I'm here for you. So, hey, good to see you. Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you. Taft?
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Last week of school for this part of the term.
Okay.
Going well. I started up I don't know if I can talk about that yet, you know. But just a little teaser. I started
vegan restaurant.
Huh?
You started up a vegan restaurant.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm. That's the teasing part.
I only sell vegan pho.
Vegan pho.
That's it. Just vegan pho. Yep.
With the sunflower
seed, yes.
Yep.
Sunflower seed.
That's our specialty. That's our specialty.
Well, you have to have because it goes perfectly. Nothing goes better with vegan pho than vegan chicken wings on number two pencils.
Yes. Yes. And then the vegan oxtail, the whole thing.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. You cannot beat that. And Jason, you're gonna wish that you'd have never told us that. You're gonna wish that you'd have never told us that because we are all over it. Although today I was gonna get some pho.
Oh.
And much to my surprise, they close at 5.
Mm.
See, if they'd have closed at 4, it would have worked better. It'd have been a better joke, like, they closed at 5. But anyway, they closed at 5, so I have no joke there. At any rate, yeah. So, and then they're not open on Tuesdays. So I guess I got to learn the Vietnamese schedule.
That or go to another place.
Well, I've only been to that one, and she said that that's the best one in Harrisburg. So I'm new to this, so I think I should stick with what she said until I get my nerve built up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Jason, Mr. Benefield, how are you?
I'm doing good, doing real good. I have some pictures I want to show you.
Okay, I'm
Brother
listening.
Thomas,
I'm looking.
if you could please reveal what's behind door number 1. So
wow.
I had an opportunity to do my first solo for Agape International Spiritual Center on yesterday. And it was a blessing. People were really excited about it afterwards. And I mean, I've had accolades before, growing up in church and stuff. But this was totally different because of the message I was able to evoke and how I understood and knew the message for myself. And so I was able to implement that through my singing. And so and I spoke earlier that morning too as well for another spiritual center. So it was like my energy was like shifting from one place to the next, and it was just like
wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Until you showed the whole body shot, I was going to ask if you were barefoot because you look like you were barefoot. And had you been barefoot, I would have just been like, you know what? I'm feeling you. I don't know, like what I need to say to that, but like, what do you do? But that's amazing. And I'm so very proud of you and congratulations. I'm not surprised though. I'm not surprised. So it's coming and it's still happening.
Yeah.
It's still happening. And there are a lot more things. So we expect to see a lot more pictures of the things that you're doing. But next time, take your shoes off, I think, for effect.
Now that you done said
that you were wearing.
Oh, in the outfit I was wearing? Yeah.
Yeah, for the outfit. I mean, you look very nice. So for the outfit you were wearing, no shoes would have just set it off. Ooh. Yeah, that would have done it. Yeah. People would have been laid out all over the place. Just the no shoes. The no shoes would have just done it. That would have taken it all the way home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you could have, because you got that deep voice, and you could be like, we're standing on holy ground. Everybody would have taken their shoes off. I'm telling you, man, write these things down. I'm helping you. Yeah. And that one was free. My services come with a price, but that was free. Let's say hello to Sandy from McCullough. Sandy, my big brother cousin. Speaking of knocking it out, yesterday, see, Sandy doesn't know I was even there at church with him, but Sandy preached yesterday.
Oh, okay, and, Sandy.
So he talked about during the time when I forgot who it was, but somebody was accused of being a Christian. They were accused of being a Christian. And he was like, during this time, that was really a bad thing to be accused of. And then he said, kind of like holding on to documents, holding on to federal documents. And of course, everybody's like, oh, and I was like, I knew he was going there with that. So he managed to bring that in and then bring it all back home. So Paul, see, that's who it was. See, that's what I'm talking about. Paul was accused of being a Christian.
Mm.
And so he talked about, he related to being accused of holding on to documents. Wonderful, wonderful sermon, cousin. I was right there with you. I was right there with you. Although I was absent and I was not at my church. I went on a boat ride this weekend.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
boat ride in the house.
Look at Taft's face, because he don't know where I am from time to time.
Are you that overprotective of your mother, Ty? Like she can't have no boyfriends, she can't do nothing.
No, she can do whatever.
Oh, okay. You said that now.
She's
bro.
in the house by
Okay.
9. That sounds good. By 9, yeah. By 9. But not like
Whatever.
walking through the door by 9, like shoes off, jacket off, whole thing. Comfortable. By 9. Yeah.
That's funny, because that's my rule. Whatever that curfew is, I don't mean like running through the door at that time. I mean already in the house. Sandy said not, but I don't even want to know what Sandy said. Not to hear from Sandy on that subject. But anywho, I went, and it was in the boat ride was in Sandusky. That's Ohio.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it was is the group was the Good Time Gang. It's a cigar club, and it was really nice. What was that look for?
You smoke Cubans?
No, I got asthma.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know you had asthma.
So I did try to smoke a cigar. But it was like a little bitty one. I was a little bit. I just really, what? All I really want to do is I just want to hold it, and so I want my nails to be done, and I just want to hold it, and then do like that to get the ashes off.
Yeah. To do the flick. Yeah.
And that's I just want to do that, the flick. And so I forgot the name. I forgot the name of the cigar. So if anybody knows the name of the cigar I may have had. But it was funny because I sent my sister a picture, and she said, not to sound like mom, but do you have your inhaler with you? And of course I was on the boat like, absolutely. But it was really nice. They had a DJ on the first floor, and then they had a live band on the second floor. And it was really, really nice out. And we were on Lake Erie. And so we went all the way out Lake Erie and over around. So we went around Cedar Point a couple of times. And it was really, really nice. And I did get to see my best friend Dawn and her husband Will and Julian. And so it was really good. Really good to see them. Really good to see family. I had a really, really good time. And sometimes you just need to get away.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to get away. So it was really interesting. Yeah, so that was my weekend. That was my weekend. Yeah, we leave it right there.
Hey, I still want to know what Taft's special announcement is, because he got me reeling right now. Like,
yeah, he did. Yeah, we didn't. We skipped right by that.
It was just like I started asking about the vegan food, and then you just took it.
It's well, small drum roll. I started a new job. A new job. It's at a sweets lounge that's just opened up in West Philly. It's called Totally Sweet Cafe. You guys know like those viral messy milkshakes that have like all the stuff on top of them and stuff like that. That's pretty much what it is. And yeah, they had their grand opening on Saturday. So while Mom was on a boat with her inhaler
and the cigar. Don't forget the cigar.
Yep, and the cigar.
Yeah, I was flicking. You gotta do.
Yep. I was behind the bar and just helping out with their grand opening. They called us. It was kind of like a last minute blessing kind of thing, because it wasn't expected at all. But yeah, one of the ladies was just driving around the school like flagging down students in their uniforms. So
wow.
I was one of the ones that she got. And we sat down. We made the menu. And yeah, we yeah, that was
I'm not laughing at you.
Okay.
I'm laughing at the idea that the woman was coming to get men.
Yeah.
In the car. Like that kind of sounded sus.
It does. It does. Think it. Okay. So I might have to change that story up a little bit.
Yeah, just a taste. Just a taste.
Yeah. Yeah. I was on LinkedIn, and I was on LinkedIn. That's what it was. I just went right over
Yeah,
my
I
head.
got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
But
Well,
congratulations.
congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Excuse me, young man. I have a quick question for you.
Would you like some candy?
Wow.
Have I not taught you to not talk to strangers? And then she showed up with the oldest trick in the world. Want to make a sloppy milkshake?
She got me. She got me. Wow. Wow. And this is live. Minister Chris, can you like take this part, like just kind of copyright some music on top of it? Let's just do something so we can, is it possible? Just to,
I'm going to just put myself in timeout, right?
I think you should. I think this is what cigars do? Wow.
Yeah. I'm going to just put myself in timeout right now.
Wow.
Sandy said, let's just move on, shall we? Sandy said, I commend your sense of responsibility, nephew.
Absolutely.
Thank you, like he the only responsible one on the show right now.
Wow.
Anywho, let's say hello to Chris Camouflage Williams. Chris Camouflage Williams. Yes, sir.
Hey, Taft, are you gonna stay in Philly? Are you going back to Harrisburg anytime soon?
I'm coming back. Coming back Saturday.
Okay.
But yeah, so over the summer I might go back and forth, but definitely when I'm back, I have a position held. So that's always nice to have something waiting for you.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Doing grown man things.
Absolutely. Yes. I want to say hello to Michelle Pockets Green in Virginia. Hey, Michelle, sister. Chris says, salute Miss Winde and Mr. Taft and Mr. Jason. Salute to you as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, Taft, I'm really, really proud of you. I'm really, really proud of you. In spite of Jason's joke, I'm really, really.
Oh, his joke.
Yeah, we walked right into that.
You're just go bypass everything that was said and just go right to me, right?
That's what I do. That's what I do. That's funny. I don't care who you are. That's funny. So, so anywho, and maybe it was the cigar. I don't know, but anyway. So we got two.
They laced it, and you didn't even know it.
Right, didn't know, but I had the inhaler ready. So let's do. I wanted to ask a question, but let's do. Let's get our Family Feud out there. Minister Chris, can we have Family Feud? Our Family Feud question, and of course we're doing it a little differently. So the question being, if you could go to the land of Oz, what would you ask the wizard for?
Wow.
This is how this works. People that are watching, you can type in your answer even as we're talking. Put your answer in from time to time. I'll jump in and make sure that we got you down. You can stay right where you are and yell your answers out loud. That is accepted as well. Just do not be upset. Do not be upset if I don't hear you. So the question is, if you could go to the land of Oz, what would you ask the wizard for? And before that, so if you could go to the land of Oz, would you go to the Wizard of Oz or would you go to the Wiz?
I'd go to the Wiz.
The Wiz.
I'd go to the Wiz too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't the Wiz Richard Pryor?
Yes, he was.
Yeah. I'd still go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because he might crack some jokes for me. And I'll still think they're not funny.
I'd have a better chance of getting, I think I'd have a better chance. Oh, look at Michelle Pockets Green just right out the gate with hers. Michelle Pockets Green said, Uh-oh, now I got to find the answer.
Wisdom. She said wisdom.
She said wisdom. Yeah, I got to
Yes.
find where it is on here.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Top 8 answers on the board. Michelle, nobody said wisdom. Nobody said wisdom.
Nobody.
Yeah, absolutely nobody. So, I mean, we might need to talk. But, we say this all the time. It really depends on which top 100 people were asked.
Right, right. All the time.
Yeah, so we say that quite often, but I'm just saying, nobody said wisdom.
I'll say more money.
More money. And of course, at the top of our list, 37 people. 37. So only 37% said more money. 37 said more money. So here was the question that I wanted to ask.
Okay.
What are you afraid of? Like really afraid of? Like what's your number one fear? And people can put that down too. And maybe I should have asked this first, because if I look at it, it'd be like, somebody afraid of wisdom? But what's your number one fear? Wow.
I got too many.
Wow. Okay, well, don't go with the number one. What's your first thing that comes to mind? Taft, you got one?
I'm still thinking.
Yeah.
Man, you are afraid of a lot of things.
Wow.
I'm afraid of wow. Well, first of all,
childhood.
Wow.
Well, I mean, because some of our fears are the same, so that's why.
Oh
wow. Dang, that's not fair.
Okay, it's not number one, but I will say, and it's not a fear, more so than I just really don't like them.
Okay.
Flies.
Flies. House flies, I remember. Yeah. You're afraid of them.
I'm not afraid, but they just I don't know. I don't know.
Don't you know the black rule is not to defend yourself? That's the black rule. Don't ever defend yourself.
Well, no, because and then the whole fact that he was told at a very young age.
Yeah.
That they knew. Let's just keep going. Michelle said, not experiencing agape love outside of my child.
That's good.
Sandy said an orange presidency. I hear you on that. Michelle said snakes. I'm with you on that. I'm with Taft on not flies, but bugs, things like that. Let's say hello to Daryl Moore in Cleveland, Ohio. He said, hello, it's such a sunshiny day. Daryl, it rained here a little bit, thundered a little bit, but I do believe that the sun is still shining. Yeah, I do believe that the sun is still shining. Jason, you got a fear? Nothing yet. His are deeply rooted. That's what that is.
They are. You know what it is? It's you might find this interesting, but
I always do.
I know, right? How am I not interesting the way I show up here? Having a baby.
Okay.
Like not having a baby. Like I really
not having one.
Not having one. Yeah, like I want to be a father, like a newborn father. I want,
Okay. Wow. That's deep. That's deeper than I was going, but that's deep. Can we unpack that at another?
Yeah, absolutely. We can unpack that. Yes, absolutely.
Another show. Because I think that, and I'll say this, and even though once again we are so not on target, but I think fatherhood.
I've yet to be on target with you.
Yes, I know. But I think fatherhood in our community, whether as fathers or not fathers, or in a father role, but not the father, I think that that's a major topic for us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I cannot.
What happened? What I missed?
Go ahead, Taft. You take it.
What happened?
You take it, Taft.
I'm afraid of women with big gums and baby teeth. It triggers me.
He said, and grown-ups with tiny toddler hands.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Wow.
I can't. Thank you for sharing, Daryl. I'm pretty sure that
Oh
thank you for
Lord.
sharing.
Hilarious.
Anywho, so he said, no lie, they scare me. See, now you're gonna make me say, well, like,
But you know what though? Hold on. Now that I'm rereading this, Big Gums and Tiny Teeth, I think I see what he's talking about. The big gum and tiny teeth part, not the toddler hands, because that's hilarious. I ain't never heard that.
well, okay, so I've noticed, and Taft and I have talked about this before. Did you ever notice that blind people always have short teeth? Did you ever notice that? Just look, it's true. I'm not being funny. It's true. They always have like short teeth. I don't know why.
Oh Lord. Oh gosh.
I can't.
I've never experienced, because I think like I have to like pray.
Do a survey.
When I see a blind person, so that I don't never get a chance to look at their teeth because I have to close my eyes and pray.
You close your eyes and pray when you see them?
Yes.
You don't have to close your eyes. You can still just pray.
But I have to close my eyes and pray so that I don't stare.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because it's impolite to stare.
Yes.
They don't know. No, I'm not being insensitive. I'm sorry.
I know.
I promise you,
I
I'm
know
not
that
being
they
insensitive.
don't know.
But that will be the one time that if you stare, but instead Daryl is looking at grown folks with baby teeth and he's staring. And he's being triggered because he's like, well, how hard are you watching people to see that? Then I think after today, our show is going to be canceled. I think after today we are done. Wow. I really do.
Oh,
so
Lord.
The whole point to the question was,
you
know, I saw this and I have just been like, I don't know when you would use it other than to say you have it, but it's called hippopotomonstrosequipedaliophobia. It's a real thing. It's hippopotomonstrosequipedaliophobia.
Like pneumococcal pneumonia?
Yeah. Like something like that. Yeah, but a little bit longer. Minister Chris, can you put it up?
Oh, I got to look at this. I got to see this.
It's not made up.
That's about as bad as a person from India and their name, man. That's
coming from that you're talking to two people named No Chirionye. Yeah. Look, okay, Minister Chris, can you send the other, show the second part? That's how you say it. Hippopotomonstrosequipedaliophobia. It means the fear of long words. It's a real thing.
No. See, no. You trying to top the song that you presented a couple weeks ago. You trying to top that with this word that you think is gonna make me be like, let me go to Google,
right?
And look this up.
When you go to Google, right? When you go to Google and you say, let me see. When you go to Google and you say, Google, what is the fear of long words? Hippopotomonstrosequipedaliophobia is one of the longest words in the dictionary. And ironically, let me start over. Hold on.
No. See, nope. That was pre-recorded.
What is the fear of long words?
Winde. It ain't coming up. See, because she had to press play before she put it up to the screen, and she forgot to press play before she put it up to the screen.
Okay, somebody else go on Google. What is the fear of long words?
According to Psych Central, hippopotamonstrosesquipdaliophobia is one of the longest words in the dictionary, and ironically, it means the fear of long words.
That's just so backwards.
This does top the song, The One-Eyed Man. Was that it? The One-Eyed Man by Irene Reed. You should Google that too. But
please, Taft.
see, Daryl Moore said she's telling the truth.
With the One-Eyed Man.
You guys really should Google two things. You got two things to Google today, your homework. Daryl said, fix it, Jesus. Let's say hello to David Walker here in Harrisburg. Hey, David, he said, laugh out loud. Daryl said, she's telling the truth. Google it. Just say, Google, what is the fear of long words? And they will tell you that it's hippopotamonstros. See, now I messed it up. Hippopotamonstrosesquipedaliophobia. Now, here's even better thing to do. Next time you go to the doctor and you've got that nurse in there that's asking you questions, start scratching and be like, I got hippopotamonstrosesquipedalia. Or call into work and be like, I didn't want to tell anybody. I didn't want anybody to know, but I have hippopotamonstrosesquipedaliophobia.
Oh Lord!
I think that's so. Imagine telling somebody about that. You know, I have Sorry, like it's just, how do you? I want to meet someone with that because I want them to tell me themselves.
Remember the show we were watching and the girl was afraid to turn left?
Everything on the left side, yes. Yes.
It's a real thing. She had a fear of things on the left side.
Oh Lord.
She had to walk.
So when Beyonce was singing to the left, she was like, no, stop.
Yeah. I was like, she probably runs into a lot of walls. Right turn. Anywho, I'm just saying. David Walker said the fear of words is
fear of short words.
Short words. Sandy said Taft knew that word. Anywho, so let's get back on.
I believe it. When you have an educated mom like Winde, you gonna know some stuff.
Yeah.
Some stuff that you not even supposed to know, you don't know. Like this word that she just mentioned here.
Yeah. But Taft does things like the time Taft called me like 7 a.m. or did you call me or come in the room and you ask Google, what's the name of the longest city? What's the name of the longest city in Britain?
Oh yeah. There's a joint it's like some astronomical.
Yes.
Oh
yes.
Good Lord. I remember I saw that. That's
else.
Crazy.
Yeah. We have a lot of fun with our Google Home and Alexa.
I do.
We have a lot of fun with it. I thank you. Daryl Moore said Winde is smart. Thank you, Daryl. That's sweet. See, look at there. So who's
Daryl Moore and why is he
Daryl Moore from Cleveland, and we went to Tuskegee together.
Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
I wonder how that was, Daryl Moore. How was she in college, Daryl Moore?
Don't
I
answer
want
that,
the Daryl Moore. Come on the show.
Yeah.
Message me privately and let me know.
Daryl, just ignore them. Just ignore both of them. That was 30 some years ago.
Oh, then it's nothing if he tells us.
Exactly. You forgiven, he's forgiven, all is well. You know, y'all can all laugh about it now. You know,
we need to be forgiven. This is a 1 hour show, man. 1 hour. See, Daryl says she's a sweetheart.
Okay, Daryl.
I am very much the same person now that I was then. Quiet, a little bit shy, a little bit shy, just sort of, I've always been a little bit eccentric, and a nerd. Sandy said, I have questions as well, Mr. Moore. What?
I'm just curious. We're just curious.
See, I only know the Winde that Winde showed me, you know what I'm saying, since day one at Walmart. Okay.
At Walmart, yeah.
At Walmart, and then moving furniture that I don't even know where that is, you know, because I ain't got none of that furniture that I was moving.
Well, okay, see, you're making it sound, they were giving away free furniture at the Federal Building when they closed the Federal Building down. And
I don't know how many floors we cleared out.
We cleared, right, because all you had to do was have a small business, take Post-it notes, put your name on a Post-it note, and put it on. So we were going from room to room, office to office. And I needed somebody to help. Because I wasn't pregnant. Taft was born then. But I needed someone to help my husband at the time, to help him move the stuff. And he was already mad because we needed a U-Haul to move all that stuff.
We have to spend money? What's going on?
Yes. To get free furniture. I was like, well, let me call Jason. Like, he sells prepaid legal. Let me call Jason. And so that's how we got all the furniture. I think I have one piece of furniture I filled up 2 garages and a basement and some other, I got whole cubicles, I was like, I'll take the whole office.
She did.
But I don't know.
Desks, chairs, and those
I even
partitions.
remember the filing cabinet that you pull out and you push it in, like the medical ones, you pull it out, push it in. I had a whole wall of those.
Yeah.
It was like 10 of them. I was like, I'll take all of them.
Yeah.
I didn't have any place to put any of that stuff.
Yeah, no.
Just some friends with a garage space that allowed me to put my stuff in there. But Jason, thank you for remembering that.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I think that's why I got big forearms now, because of that.
See, you're welcome. Look at there. Look at what I did for you. Even then, we didn't even know. Just walking through Walmart. And I think I gave you my business card first. And then you wrote your African name on the back of a card. And you said, you know what this is? Yeah. And I was like, I said it. And then I was like, oh, wow. Is that your name? And then when I looked at the business card and saw that it was prepaid legal. And I was like, oh my goodness, I used to work in the corporate office of prepaid legal. Yes. And then that's how we became friends, because you were like, really? And you were like their number one person. You were prepaid legal down. You did not want me to say anything bad about that place.
I wish my money reflected that.
Yes. Well,
that's all I wish. I just really wish my money reflected that. I really do.
I wish you had to listen to me when I told you. I told you they fired me.
You did.
Anywho, I will leave that alone because I've
good old days.
Those were the good old days. And that was 18 years ago or so. Because Taft was a baby.
Baby.
Yeah, Taft was a baby. And so look at there. Daryl said, no joke, she's very sweet. Thank you, Daryl C. People know. So listen, being that we've used, he said it twice, that must mean that I'm doubly as sweet.
And very sweet.
A sweetheart and very sweet are not the same.
I want the tea, Daryl. I want the tea.
Daryl, we go back. Anywho, so I wanted to ask you guys, now I'm serious.
Okay.
I wanted to ask you guys, and I saw a funny video, though it might be too soon for it to be funny videos. What do you guys think of this whole Titan submersible thing? Uh-oh, Jason.
Yeah. You know what? I don't know if people are getting bored or if excuse me, for me, I would rather put my own self underwater. I don't need nobody to help me do that. That is way too much control. I'm relieving to somebody else to put me underwater, especially in a contained vessel. Because I shucks, I won't even do the Navy. I wouldn't even do the Navy.
Wow.
If I was ever to go into service, I would not do the Navy. Are you kidding me? To put me in a vessel underwater and then not know?
Well, I'm gonna say that I don't know that I would necessarily call that a vessel.
What would you call it?
Daryl said they dived in a glorified propane tank. Daryl, you are really on a roll today. Oh, happy belated birthday. Yesterday was Daryl's birthday as well. Happy belated birthday, Daryl.
Happy belated birthday. Absolutely.
Yes. So I read this thing, right? And I have some theories. And, Taft used to always say I'm a conspiracy theorist. And sometimes I see things that I think maybe I might be, right? Mm-hmm. But I was reading this article that it says that billionaires spend, that they spend, people worth over more than $30 million. I was going to say $30,000, but that's not it. $30 million that they spend the most money. And that one of the things that they do when you hit that level of income or net worth is they look for the most expensive things to do as adventures. So right now there's a waiting list of 800 people waiting list to go off in space. And the top things that they do are Mount Everest, to go up in space, to go see the Titanic, and what was the other thing? There was another thing that they do. All things that are death-defying. So you do all this all your life, you try to get money, you try to get, you're trying to build up your net worth, and then you build it up just to do something that's going to kill you?
I just need to be their friend and to be put in the will.
In the will.
I don't want to be put in the will. I just want you to let me get a life insurance policy on you.
You would take that over the will?
Yeah, give me because that someone's going to contest the will. They're going to say they weren't in their right mind.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be, your money's going to be held in estate and escrow and all that stuff. But if you put me in insurance and he or she signs the policy, I think I'm good at that point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's bound to happen. But so, Taft, what do you think? Let's go. What do you think about this, Taft?
I think it's I think from the start of it, it's interesting. The thing that sticks out the most to me is it was controlled by a Bluetooth Logitech controller, which is like a cheap gaming controller.
Yeah.
For gaming consoles, not submersibles to go to the Titanic. I think that's the first thing. I think it's interesting. I've definitely seen all the memes and the videos, and I've laughed at my fair share. And it's a tragedy. Yes.
Jason is closing his eyes and praying right now to keep.
I'm closing my eyes and praying so I don't stare. I do not want to stare.
It's I don't know. I think it was $250,000 funeral. So.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That money can go do something else for a whole lot of other people.
Yeah.
So I was thinking maybe.
Really?
Maybe they weren't really on that thing. Maybe they weren't really in there. Like, how they talk about how John F. Kennedy Jr.'s plane went down and they never found the plane, never found the remains, never, how they talk about the Bermuda Triangle, and no one knows where it is because once you go there, you never come back.
Right.
They talk about being black like that or going black like that too, but that's another story. That's another story. Don't know. That's just how my mind works. But anyway.
I've seen some that went back after going black, so trust.
Oh,
There's
they
some
went back?
defectors. There's some defectors.
I bet they're not happy now, though. They mad now. Sad part is we always take them back, but I'm just saying. But anywho, what if, because the one guy, right? The one guy, it was him and his 19-year-old son.
Mm-hmm.
Then there was a guy, there were no women, and of course there were no African Americans, which is not shocking because I think, we would have saw that little Bluetooth controller. We would have seen that, but like, well, where's the steering wheel? And now what would have really done it was that the toilet was like a box, and then it had a curtain around it, and that they said that the pilot would turn up the music if you had to use the bathroom. So see, that right there would have taken me out.
No.
Even if it wasn't going underwater, if it was just going to be on the surface.
Right.
And the fact that you couldn't open it from the inside, you could only open it from the outside. Now I'm not getting in. I'm not even testing it out. I don't even want to see what it feels like. But that also leads me to wonder, is it possible that maybe they didn't really get on there? Maybe they didn't really go down there. Maybe there was another boat waiting for them that took them somewhere else to start new lives. Now, look, they get to start new lives. They probably have money in Swiss accounts and they can buy new identities. You know what I mean? And their families get the insurance money. Everybody's happy. They can get a whole new facelift and come back, no taxes, no debt, no nothing. Come on, you guys, plausible. Can I get some backup on this? No one? Nobody?
Here's my whole thing about your conspiracy theory on this right now is that why would you go through all of that? And then also, what the heck is wrong with you that you would have to go through all of that? Because that's way too much.
So Michelle said, Daryl did, I think that's hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. I think that's what that is. Michelle said a little far, but plausible. Well, when you have that kind of money, you don't think normal stuff like, I'm gonna just tell my wife I'm going to get some milk and bread and cigarettes and never come back. That's what people who don't have $30 million, they think like that. Like, somebody that really would go to the store. Had they have told their wives they were going to get some milk and bread and cigarettes, their wives would have been like, honey, you don't even know where the store is. As if, you know what I'm saying? When you have that kind of money,
a day in your life.
Yeah, if you have that kind of money, you got to have that kind of thought. Come on, we got it, I think it's possible. Because if you have that kind of money, and these are businessmen, right? These are businessmen that have managed to, they said, it was an article that said that they were all, their net worth, for everyone, their net worth averaged like 40 billion or whatever. They were billionaires. So you've got to be smart at some point in your life to either get it or to keep it. Even if someone gave it to you, to keep it and not waste it, right?
Right.
Yeah, so you mean to tell me that these smart businessmen got into a metal tin can, saw a laptop and a laptop and an Atari game control, not even an Xbox. It was like an Atari game control. And you mean to tell me, as smart as they are, they thought that was okay? Yeah, I don't think
you just said. Go ahead, Taft.
I got nothing.
Okay.
It's one way to spend money. I know a lot of people are upset just because it was so expensive just for them to, die. But yeah, some people I don't know.
I'm gonna say
Daryl said they were planning to buy NBC.
I was gonna say the same. I was gonna say read the same thing. And Daryl, the only person that got in trouble for planning to buy NBC was Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby. See what is it about NBC that they don't want anybody to buy? Think about it. The only person that got in trouble for trying to buy NBC, first of all, maybe get the person that's trying to sell NBC and not the one that's trying to buy it. Let's start
absolutely,
there.
Because Bill would have never had it in his mind unless somebody was trying to get rid of it.
Unless somebody was trying to sell it. Michelle,
real quick.
Take your time. It's only an hour show.
I know, right? I'm gonna be quick. Be quick with this point, real quick.
Take your time.
If he was trying to buy NBC, how come he wasn't smart like the TV One lady and develop his own station? She started off in radio, and it morphed into TV, a cable station.
Okay, well, this just in. Maybe, see, he's not into the TV station business, but since it's for sale, he was like, I'll buy it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I might not, that's even better. We got to go to that. But I might not be into certain things, but when it's on sale, or if somebody is selling it on a table at a show or something, I never was looking for that, but now we're going to barter. You make me buy something I really didn't want. Michelle said, but why take your 19-year-old son? Because you're going to go and disappear and you're going to take him. He probably did something and the law, running from the law, and now you're going to go start a new life.
Right, get something to a girl.
Daryl said,
you gotta get away.
Right. Daryl said, Taft, check on your mama. Anywho.
All Taft can do is just sit there and just laugh. He can't do nothing to it.
Honestly, I'm powerless. I got nothing.
Thank you, right?
You said you what, Taft?
I'm powerless here. I got nothing.
Anywho. Sandy said at the same time, 12 Black folk went missing. Crickets.
And
now, did they go missing separately, or 12 went missing together? Because there's no way that somebody took 12 Black people together. There's no possible way that somebody took 12 of them. They might have got 11, but I guarantee. Look, only people that are taking Black people right now, apparently, are women driving around in cars offering milk.
If once again, Minister Chris, if we can just have this part edited one more time. There was some copyrighted music in the back. I don't think that
my
we're
milkshake brings all the boys to the car, and their life is better than
an hour show. An hour show, and this is what we spend our minutes on. This is what we spend our minutes on. What happened to the submarine? Huh? What happened to them? They're somewhere in Cancun, and this is what I'm going through. Wow.
They're in Cancun now. Now you agree with my theory.
That is your new ringtone.
So Sandy says there's 12 Black people missing per day nationwide. You know, when I was in Cleveland, there was, just as I was getting in, there was a young man, there was an Amber Alert for a young Black man that was missing in the Cleveland area. When they were talking about buying NBC, Daryl says you have to get permission to start a network, plus you're competing against very powerful people. That's what happened with Bill Cosby, was a competition. I want to say hello to David T. Miller, Reverend Dr. David T. Miller, the pastor of Wesley Union AME Zion Church, the church that's making an impact in the community. He said Black folks got there 30 minutes late and missed the departure. So that's why they... and then he said, let's see, a ship sank and barely any media coverage with lots of minorities. Well, that's been happening over 400 years, close to 500 years. David Miller says ain't
other
nobody
things to shame us, but they won't talk about us when we're missing.
Oh, of course not. David Miller says ain't nobody getting on that space shuttle with Elon Musk. No. Was it last week? Who was that told me? Taft, was that you that told me he got a whole new face? Who was that? You? One of you said that he got a whole new, and when you go on and Google, one of you did it now. Somebody said if you go and look up Elon Musk before and after, he got a whole new face.
Trust, that wouldn't have been me talking about no Elon Musk.
No.
He is not.
I'm pretty
he's not
sure
in
it
my
was.
He's not in my
No,
conversation.
I do know that he got about a month ago. He got approved to. He has like this brain chip, and he got approved to test on monkeys. So I did see that about a month ago.
Why does he get? I'm just saying.
It's that
the
money. It's that money.
I promise you. This is more. Okay. Someone told me this. I had this conversation with someone just the other day, and they said, Google it. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see.
No, you gotta put it in front of your face. You gotta put it in your.
So that's before.
Oh yeah.
That's after.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Before.
Wow.
After. Now, tell me those people again on this submarine won't come back because he don't look like the same person there. So tell me those people on the submarine, those 5 people won't just show up. I'm just saying.
We will see. We will see.
No, we won't see. We won't know.
You said they'll show up.
Well, we won't
Will they
know.
show up with a different face?
They'll come back as totally new people.
Got you.
That $250,000 to pretend that they were getting on that submarine was nothing for them. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Thank you, Pastor. See that when you know your pastor got your back. You know what I'm saying? He put in a link to see the before and after plastic surgery, which has nothing to do with this, but brings me to Oprah Winfrey.
What about Oprah? What about her?
I'm convinced that Oprah gets a new body every year. Every year, I think.
How is that when she don't look
I think
like
she
get any
gets a
smaller?
whole new. Well, she stays the same, but her face is getting older, but her body is staying the same. I think, and she never shows her neck, like never below her neckline. That's because that's where the scars from her new body.
That's where the lipo machine went in?
Not even lipo. She's got too much money for that. Not even lipo. She goes and she's like, I want that body right there. Watch. Check it out.
So they take her head and spine and nervous system out and then put it into a whole new body. That's
right. You ever see you might not get this, but sort of the way some people eat chicken wings, you know how they put the whole chicken wing in and pull They just take her head and pull out the whole spinal cord and everything and just put it back into another body. So David Walker said clones. Not even clones. It's them just changing their looks. Michelle says, I see a Lifetime movie for you, Wendy. I think I'm in. David Miller said conspiracy, C-O-N, conspiracy. Then he said black don't crack. No, it doesn't crack. But, you know, like, okay. Oh, I know what else we said we were going to say. But like Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle, whom everybody a little bit upset with her right now. But you notice that Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight are looking younger and younger. And it's true that black don't crack. But at some point, their body should start to age a little bit.
Well, Patty's still getting on the floor.
Well, Patty, the mind is going though. Because the BET, go ahead, Taft, tell it. You told it.
The BET Awards, she did Tina Turner's tribute.
Okay.
And didn't know the words. And fumbled through the whole thing. But this takes me back, and other people are making the connection too. I think a while ago, around Christmas season, I was reminded of the video where she did her Christmas special, and she was supposed to be singing This Christmas, but the note cards didn't have the right words. So she's going through and she's like, I don't have the words. And, just doing her little singing and her yelling and the whole thing. So yeah. Yep.
Somewhere
Yep.
lying.
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Pastor said Patty don't know the recipes for those pies either.
He said, "What, Patty? What?"
Patty don't know the recipes for those pies either.
No. I'm just saying. Daryl says Gladys is battling cancer. I did not know that.
I didn't know that.
We do send out our prayers. Michelle says Patty wear a ton of makeup. She does. Pastor says Cicely Tyson looked good. She did. Cicely did look good.
She did.
David said Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yeah.
In her defense, the promoter stopped showing the words.
But the thing is that I remember hearing some people that sang backup for her at a concert or at a benefit, and she has a monitor in front of her with the words on the stage.
They said that, and she said that she started singing, I don't know the words. So my issue with this is why you don't already know the words to a Tina Turner song. Right. Even if you're Patti LaBelle, you should know the words. And the song was Simply the Best. I think the song has all of 10 words in it. Simply the best.
I do not know the rest of those words after Simply the Best. Well, no, after Better Than All the Rest. Right.
Oh, that is the next line. I didn't know that.
Yeah. After that, I don't know it.
Taft, do you know any of the words? Have you ever heard the song before?
I've heard the song. You've played it at least once or twice.
Maybe not that, maybe, but yeah. I think. Well, I mean, I play Tina Turner, but other than the obvious, there's some other ones. But anywho, I digress. So Daryl says Patty needs CBD oil before each show.
Yeah.
Then the teleprompter. Michelle said the teleprompter because she old. Then Daryl said Lil Wayne doesn't know the words to half his songs. He admitted it. He has bad seizures.
Oh yeah, he had a big issue on the plane at one time.
Pastor said, let's don't kill folks too soon. And then he sent a link for Gladys Knight pancreatic cancer. And then Michelle said that Patty is old and she's trying to remember her own music, but they still should have found someone else to do it. I think maybe this is gonna sound bad, but maybe like a person that's not getting ready to have a tribute of their own. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you get a certain age, no, not because she's gonna die, not like that. But you get a certain age, it should be your turn to sit down and watch. Oh,
but
Pastor
they did have a tribute of hers, didn't they already?
Right. So once they do a tribute to you, then I think that you shouldn't get back up and do a tribute to anybody else.
You just take
like once they recognize, because when they do the tribute, you're either older or deceased. Like right now is not the time for Smokey Robinson to get up and do a tribute to anybody. So Taft, Smokey Robinson is back from Motown days. He's the lighter complexion. Okay. Just
wait. Was that necessary on public TV?
What? Who Smokey? I didn't know if he knew.
Was that necessary? Could that have been a text or maybe
could have been a text.
A conversation afterwards, you know?
It could have been
you young whippersnappers don't know no real music.
It could have been a text, but I'm not a Smokey Robinson fan because one time I dreamed he broke into my house.
Yeah.
See? Yeah, and I said, Smokey, what are you doing here? What did he say, Taft? This ain't your stuff. This mine. I've not liked Smokey Robinson since then. Anywho, it's about that time. So let me see. Pastor's link said that Gladys doesn't have cancer. Daryl says, dang, Wendy, the upper room where Upper room where Jesus is. Michelle said agreed. Pastor said Smokey got that shimmy back. And Daryl said Smokey or smoke.
Smoke.
Anywho, so today we did not answer. We only had one answer for our
oh yeah, Family Feud. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
Totally forgot.
Oh, yeah. So anywho, the question was, if you could go to Oz, what would you ask for? Interestingly, Michelle said wisdom, but no one said wisdom. So the top 8 answers was someone said money, someone said health or a new heart. See, that's that new body, health or a new heart, a brain, a hot body, peace on earth, love, happiness, the magic power to fly.
I don't get something.
What's that?
The heart and the brain is already in the show, in the movie. Why would you reiterate that again?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is
the heart,
supposed to be
the
something
brain,
different.
and what was the other thing? It was the brain, the heart, and courage.
Courage.
Brain,
and courage.
heart, and courage. Yeah.
Yeah. My mama always told me, fleet. That's right. Fleetwood, Coupe DeVille. My mama had high hopes. Taft, you again.
Right
I'll
on.
text you.
Right on.
Okay.
I'll text it to you.
Yeah.
You can't win, child. Yeah.
Hey.
I text. Yeah,
yes,
I text it to you.
Yes.
Anywho,
Hey, I got the
listen,
DVD, VHS, and the CD soundtrack. If anybody wants to borrow any of it, I have all 3.
Okay. Pastor wants, for the Wiz. Pastor wants the VHS so he could play it for the boys.
Okay, got you. I got the VHS for you.
Wait a minute. Michelle Pockets Green said, I'm like Taft. I never watched it in its entirety.
Never watched what?
The Wiz?
What?
I'm going to need you to go pick up her
She
card.
said in its entirety, though.
No, still.
You have to see the whole thing.
You know, I support the people who support me. So we're together. I stand with this.
Did anybody see the Black Ning
delegation?
yet? I'm writing a movie about a person that doesn't see the Wiz. The Black Ning Part 2.
The Black Ning?
The Black Ning Part 2. You got to see Black Ning Part 1 so that you can understand why I'm writing the Black Ning Part 2. Yeah.
Okay, I'm on it. Well, listen, you guys, this has been amazing. I have enjoyed you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you to Minister Chris Thomas at the Voice 17104. Listen, if you guys have an idea, Minister Chris, have you seen The Wiz?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Countless times. Actually, I just seen it probably in the last 6 months. I think it was on another channel, I think.
Okay.
My daughter never seen it, so I watched it with her.
Okay, see, and how old is your daughter?
She's
how old is your daughter?
She's 8.
8. Look at there. I'm just saying. At any rate, thank you, Minister Chris, for everything. And hey, if you guys have an idea for a show, if you have an idea for anything, go to the Voice 17104, the Voice TV. Talk to Minister Chris Thomas. You don't have to be in Harrisburg. You can be anywhere. He is international. We have had Virginia, Ohio. We got Philadelphia, Los Angeles. We've got Buffalo on. We've got